Hi guys, it's Maisie, and for today's video we are chilling, we are relaxing, and basically this is, if you haven't seen the title already, I'm basically going to talk you through what I've learnt so far this year, checkpoint number 2. So I will link checkpoint number 1 in the link below if you want to see that, because you should probably watch that one before you watch this one, because a lot of things will make sense which I reference to. Plus, this one is very, very, very different to the first checkpoint. So I feel like to get this one, you're going to have to watch the first one before this. If you want to see what I've learnt since the last time I checked up with you about it, I suppose we get in to the video. On my other video, I think I had 5 points. I think it was like 5 things I mentioned. I think it was, yeah, I think it was 5 things I mentioned, but in this one I have 7. So yeah, I've learnt more these last 4 months. I would say these last 4 months have definitely been a roller coaster of emotions and events. It's been a confusing, tiring and emotionally draining, to be quite honest with you, but you know, that's okay, because everybody has to go through things in their life to make them the person that they are, and what happened will make me a stronger person. To be quite frankly, it'll make me a stronger person and make me who I am. So, you know, I don't regret it. I don't regret anything that has happened. It's happened for a reason. So, you know. But I am very happy that it has taught me a lot of things. A lot of things. The first thing I have learned is, do not trust everybody. I have this thing where it's really weird, because I have trust issues, but I also really don't at the same time. Like, it's really weird. Like, I just trust the wrong people. And I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. So, like, if you can't tell by watching my videos and how much I tell you on them, I am a very open book. If you know me personally, like, I don't hide anything. I tell you everything. And I mean everything, like, probably too much, to be honest. I am one of the people, like, I just don't see the point in not being open about things. I just don't understand it. So by being more like an open book, I tell everybody everything, and I shouldn't. Well, especially not certain people, probably, because they're gonna backstab you. Like, people will backstab you, and they will do whatever it takes to get where they are. Because we live in a society nowadays where people don't care about other people and their feelings. Don't care about other people and their feelings, and only care about themselves and their statuses and that. And it's really sad, and so they will do whatever it takes. I'm not saying that this is everybody, like, at all, but I know certain people that have done it. Do whatever it takes to get to where they need to be, and if that means using information against somebody, then that's what they'll do. So I have learnt to not trust everybody, because some of my closest friends, I would say, have been a bit... I don't want to expose them or anything, but like, so, it's been a hard few months, and some of my best friends are no longer my best friends anymore, or in my life for that matter. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So yeah, I've definitely learned not to trust everybody full pout. Because I trust the wrong people. I definitely trust the wrong people. And then the people I don't trust are always the good ones, and they end up leaving, and it's not very good. It's not a good situation. So yeah, I have definitely learned not to trust everybody, and don't tell everybody your business, because you don't know what they're going to do with that, and you just can't trust it. The second thing I've learned is that you never really know somebody. You never ever know somebody. You think you know them, but you really don't. Thought that I knew somebody, and it turned out that they were the opposite to what I thought. And nothing like I led to believe that they were. So you don't really know what someone's truly like. You have to see them in one light and see them in another and see them in another to know what they're truly like. You can't just see them in one light and believe that that's what they're like. You can't. You really can't. You've got to see them through different situations, different perspectives at different times to know what they are truly like as a person and what they truly are. And I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I was very narrow tunneled. This is what this person's like. And it turned out they weren't. And I didn't end up in a good place from it. Let's just say that. It didn't really work out. Bit of a kerfuffle went on, but that's okay because it's taught me a life lesson. So I'm okay with it. The third thing I've also learnt these past few months is you never know what somebody else is going through. So yes, they might say to your face that they're fine and nothing's going on, but that's just what they're saying. And you're going to believe that because that's what they've said. They've said that to you. Like, you have no reason to not believe what they're saying to you. But deep down, they're not telling you everything. Like, things are going on in their life that you don't know about. And you can't judge them on it. Like, you can't judge somebody from what they've done, why they've done something, like what their actions were. Because you don't know what they've got going on without you knowing. And I found that out very quickly. I'm very naive. I am very naive about people. And, like, I believe anything that anybody will say until I am proven wrong and have evidence from it. That's just how I am. It's ridiculous. So somebody else told me something, and it basically because I was sort of like, why is this person being like that? But obviously they told me something, so I was like, okay, so basically you have no reason to act like that. But then this person told me, and I was like, okay, there we go, I understand now, because this person was going through something and something happened that I didn't know. But because they didn't say, I just thought that they were just being a bit of a lunatic, to be quite honest. But they weren't. They had reasons for acting like they were. You never ever know what somebody's going through. They might say one thing and deny or whatever, but deep down they're not. So I've definitely learnt that. Fourth thing that I've learnt is go with your heart, not your head. This one has been such a strong point for me, I would say, over the past few weeks. Yeah, I was in a bad situation and I didn't really know what to do or how to handle it, and neither did the other people who were in this situation. And it wasn't a good thing to happen. Things were said and all this and everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those situations where it just gets blown up very out of proportion, and it's all right now. It's all fine. Everyone's sorted it now, but you know. And at the time, I had a very different outlook when it was happening to what I do now. And the one thing I definitely did learn from it was go with your heart and not your head, because throughout this whole situation, I was just going with my head. I never went with what I truly felt and how I felt about the whole situation and everything that was going on and how I felt about the person. So I went with my head because I thought, you know what? If you go with your head, then, like, you're not going to be hurt or anything, which is not true at all. Because I thought if I went with my head, I won't be hurt and everything will be fine. But no. It probably hurts more going not with how you feel. Figured that one out. Who would have thought it? So yeah. So now I go with my heart a lot more than I do my head. So I suppose that's a good thing. Like, I'd rather take the risk now and go with what I feel rather than what my head's telling me, because I think that that should be what I should be doing when I know deep down that that's not what I want. Do you know what I'm saying? Number 5 is to just go with the flow. I am a very traditional and strategic person and loves a good organisation and plans. Like, I'm not very spontaneous at all. Like, if I'm spontaneous, it'll be like, oh, I'm changing my mind and having a McDonald's instead of a Chinese. That'd be my spontaneousness, not like, oh my god, let me just randomly go to a fun fair. Not all about spontaneous. I love things being planned and everything. So I try and plan everything. Like, I like to know what I'm going to get out of it at the end. Like, I don't like being in a situation and not knowing what's happening or what's going to happen after, or, do you know what it panics me. Like, it genuinely gives me, like, I hate it so much. Like, it genuinely sends me into panic. Like, I like to go into something, no, right, this is what's happening now, this is what's going to happen at this stage, and then from there we're going to go to here, that is the end goal, we're going to like get there, and then this is the process of how, now let's work on it. I prefer doing stuff like that. That is how I like it, because I know what's happening and I know that nothing can go wrong because it's all planned out, and you can't go wrong when it's planned. But the thing that I was doing didn't, I tried to plan it, and you know them things that you want to plan and you want to be able to plan, but you just can't, because it's one of them things that you can't plan. You just have to go with it, and I didn't because I was, oh no, Maisie and her planning was too much. So Maisie was like, nope, that's it, backing out, see you later, adios amigos. So by not going with how it's meant to go without having a plan, I ruined it, and now it's no more. So I have learned that you have got to go with the flow with things sometimes, and yes, it might turn out how you want it to, and sometimes it might not, but that's just how it goes. So I learned to go with the flow and don't be stressed about things and plan them so much. And it's just better to go with the flow because you don't know where it might go. The sixth thing that I've learned is to think things through properly. I am one of them people where when they think of something, they say it. When they think of a situation, they do it. They think of a way to solve something, that's it, they're straight into it. I don't think of things through properly at all, and if you're one of my close friends, you all know that firsthand, and it's not good at all. It's definitely one of my flaws. So I've been in a few situations, and it doesn't help. It really doesn't help. I sit there, I'll think of something, I'll be like, oh my god, this sounds like a good idea, let me do it. But I'll think about it for like an hour. Still thinking about it for that hour, that's it, I do it. I don't ask anybody. If I ask anybody, they'll be like, no, don't do it. So I'll be like, oh, it's a bit late, I've just done it. I saw the message you said no, so I still went ahead and done it. Yeah, I don't understand myself, honestly. I really need to stop it. It's not good. It really isn't good. Stop, think, pause, get advice, pause again, think again, go ahead with the situation. That is what I'm going to start doing. So I have learned to think things through properly because I'm not good at it, and it's got me into a few sticky problems. So I've sort of learnt to take people's advice a bit more and think properly and ask people's advice and then act upon it. So it's going great for me. The last thing I've learnt, which is number 7, is if you want something, you have to graft for it. You have to graft for it. Nothing in life is easy and nothing in life comes for free. If you want to like turn your body, you have to graft for it. If you want a house, you have to graft for it. You want a car, you have to graft for it. If you want like a strong relationship, you have to graft for it. If you want like a good friendship with all your friends, you have to graft for it. You don't get anything for free, and you don't get anything like easily handed to you, and it doesn't just happen. You have to work at it. And I have learnt that so much with my friends, because like I said in my one last time, said that I fell out with some friends that I never ever expected I would have fell out with, but I did. But we're fine now, but it did take time. Like, each of us had to work at it and sort through that problem and get that connection back with each other and get that bond. but we grafted, we worked through it, you know what I mean, we put the time in, we put the effort in, and our friendship now is stronger than it's ever been. So, you know, I have learned that if you want something, you have to graft for it. It's as easy as that. Like, I don't even need to explain it that much, because that is just how it is. So yeah, that's one of the very big things I've learned this year so far. I hope you've enjoyed my update of what I've learned. It is very different now to my outlook now on life is very different to what it was 4 months ago. Because so much of my life has changed and so much has happened. I fell out with so many people. I've made up with so many people. I have like cut people from my life who've had a negative impact and who have just backstabbed me and snaked me. Like I've changed a lot as a person as well throughout it all, and I've learnt so much from it all. And I also really want to apologise for not uploading on this channel as frequently as I have like been in the past. The only reason I've been like that is because I have been in a very big situation that needed to get sorted out, which is fine now. It's all Gucci now, so don't worry about it. And I needed time away, and because of the situation, it was getting me so down and making me like so sad and upset and not motivated, and like I just couldn't be bothered to do anything. So that is why I didn't make videos for a while and why I didn't upload. And I feel like you can see, like I was watching some of my videos back today, and you can see me back in April, back when we had Barcelona, at the beginning of the year, to how I have been in my last few videos. And you can see the difference. Like I'm not physically there. Like I look at my videos like over the past like 2 months, I'm not there. I'm just not there at all. Like I might be speaking as if I'm there, but you can see that I am not there, and like I don't want to be. So I'm like really sorry about that. Like honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I am very sorry about that. And I promise you now that these summer videos are gonna be lit. They're gonna be good. We're gonna have some little vlogs going on with me and the squad. I think there might be a few collabs going up this summer. Not too sure. I'm bringing back my back to school week. I think I might be doing a random week of videos. I'm not too sure yet, haven't decided. So yeah, I've got like some fun things planned up for you all in these 6 weeks holiday. So I hope you enjoy it and look forward to them. All I wanted to say. So I'm really sorry about the uploads. Like do you know what I mean? I'm really sorry about it. I hope that's explained a lot of things to you. I feel like it has explained a lot. I feel like it has. So yeah. I suppose thanks for listening and sticking around. If you're watching this, thank you for sticking around, even though I haven't been around for the last few months because I've been elsewhere. So yeah, thank you so much for still watching my channel and supporting me. I love you so much, like you don't understand. Follow all my social media on screen right now. Smash a thumbs up video if you liked it. There will be one more of this little series, as I like to call it. There'll be one more video up in December. That sounds crazy. That is actually crazy. The fact the next video that will be of this will be in December. Oh my god, I'm not alright. Oh my god, that's crazy. It'll be Christmas. I'll be 16 by then. Oh my god, the next time you'll see a video of this, I'll be 16. I'm shook. Yeah, so we have that. Comment down below anything you want, really. I don't mind. Let's have a little convo in the comments. Recent videos over here, subscribe over here. Also, before I leave you, I'm a massive fan of Love Island. I even have the water bottle right here. And apparently they're selling pyjamas in Primark. And as we all know, I'm doing a summer Primark haul, so I'm going to go to Primark and buy some stuff anyway. I think I'm going to buy some Love Island merchandise. So is my mom, because we're all massive fans in the Prue household. And I'm thinking of doing a Love Island mukbang with my mom. So basically, I'm sitting my mum on the bed with me in all of our Love Island gear because we have the water bottles and everything. So we're going to wear all our Love Island merch. We're going to drink out of our water bottles. I don't know what food to have yet though. I'm thinking maybe a chippy or a Chinese. Yeah, no Nando's or Pizza Express, all that stuff. Nah. Stick it to the casual British traditional fish and chips, I'm thinking. Nice chippy. Eat that and talk about Love Island as a whole, because I feel like that'll be such a fun video. And nobody has done a mukbang crossed with a Love Island. They've done them as separate videos, so I'm just going to bring them all together and mash it. So yeah, I hope you look forward to seeing that, because I'm really excited to film it and upload it for you guys to see. So yeah, that is all I want to say. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting me. I love you loads, and I'll see you in my next video.